afternoon class got cancelled. Yes, so I thought I would make a YouTube video. Now, I wanted to make this video for quite a while because a few people have asked for me to do it. And I also really love watching these videos because I'm a bit of a sticky nose and I love seeing how people use their bags and what they put in their bags. So I thought my one might be a little bit different to the other ones you've seen. I decided to do a uni bag, and because I go to an arts college, there might be a few different things in my bag that you guys don't generally have in your bags. So I thought it might be interesting to show you guys. So please enjoy. So I'm pretty lazy with uni bags because I can just chuck them around. They need to be able to fit so much stuff in them and they need to be very durable. So I've basically been using the Longchamp Le Pliage bag since I was 16, since the very first time I went to France and I bought my very first beige one. I still have it, it's back there, it's like 6 years old and it's horrible. And I've got this navy one. Now this one's a little bit different to the usual ones because the material is quite thick and this cover is leather here as well and the zip is like the thicker kind. But this is like the medium size. So short! So that's what it looks like. It's about yay big, and this one isn't like the other ones where it just folds into like a little compact thing. But anyway, so this is the bag that I usually use when I have a lot of classes to go to and I need to put a lot of things in. When I don't have a lot of classes and maybe I just have 2 classes in one go and I can go home and change and everything, I use my little Longchamp backpack. And it fits an A4 book, like it fits an iPad and everything. It actually fits a lot more than it looks like it would. And it just looks like this when you carry it. This one actually folds up into a little packagey thing as well, so there's always that option. The reason why I've been using Longchamp bags for so long is because the material is just so durable. They're basically kind of waterproof as well. Like I never ever have my lids on tightly and I always leak water everywhere in my bag, so they need to be waterproof. And also it's just because it's got such a big space. The only bad thing about the Longchamp bags is that there's only one small pocket where you can put like your phone or your card or something, and literally everything else is just like this deep dark void. So when you actually need to find something, it's so hard, like you just need to dig everything out. So I'm gonna start with the big Longchamp bag, and this is what I had in my bag for a big day of uni where I don't really get to go home and pick up anything else. Okay, this probably weighs about like 5 kilos right now. So we'll start with the edibles first. I always have a thermos. I've turned really Asian. I always drink warm water every day. Because I'm an avid tea drinker, if I don't have my tea in the morning, I would just be like, ugh. So this has lemon, honey, and tea in it. So I basically just carry this around with me all day at school. Saves the environment, carbon neutral, shouldn't always be buying new water bottles and everything. I'm also a huge snacker, and because classes are so long, like each period is 3 hours, like I'm gonna get so hungry. So usually I just pretend I need to go to the toilet and then I go outside and have a little nibble. So I always have fruit on hand. So I just got a banana and a pear for today. And then I also have these little munchies. I try packing healthy snacks because otherwise I'll just go to, you know, the 7-Eleven store and get chocolates and chips and stuff. So we try not to do that. So what I've got here is munchy muesli clusters. They're just basically like granola, but you can just like grab it and eat it. I also love these. They're from Nature Go Natural or something. They're basically like little yogurt bites with apricot in it, and I always have this in my bag because I don't like mints. I hate the taste of mint. So these are basically my mints if I eat something and I want something sweet or I just want something to like nibble on while I'm in class to stay awake. Next up is my little bag of everything. This one is a little clutch from Kate Spade. It's the best friend clutch. I got a matching one with my friend Joan. I keep my keys on this because otherwise I'll be digging around in like the whole black hole and I won't be able to find anything. Okay, so we've got Lucas Pawpaw Ointment, very important because I always get dry lips. Phone charger, super duper important. My phone battery runs out like crazy. Like by the time I get to school and like finish my first period, I'll have like 20% left. So this is super important. Tissues. If you live in China, always have tissues. Like you do not want to be busting to pee and you don't have tissues and nobody has tissues, and it's like you don't want to have to do the unspeakable shake and go. Like you need tissues. I cannot stress this enough. And also like if you have a runny nose and whatever. I also have like little wet wipes just in case like you touch something sticky. Like there's a lot of gross things in Shanghai. Telfast. I always have Telfast because I'm allergic to a lot of things and I always get like random rashes. So would not like to look like a lobster with a rash all over my face in the middle of class. Also Panadol. Just in case you get a headache, you know, period pains. Got naproxenic in here as well. A pen, you always need a pen. And then I also have a USB for when I go to the radio, I need to record something. I don't know why, but like our radio station just eats USBs, like nobody ever has one. So I also have this pencil case. This is from Mimco. I've had this since year 12 and it's just got some highlighters and pens in it. Because what I like to do, because there's some classes where you basically just sit there for 3 hours and there's nothing to do, and I hate having nothing to do, so I always bring my Quay weekly planner, and then I just like to plan everything out and just like write down things that I need to do and tick it off, and I like to highlight it. Like I usually always carry this with me because if something happens and I need to write it down, if I don't write it down, it ain't happening, like I ain't doing it. So for example, today is Wednesday the 30th, and at the top it says we've got Jenny from the Block, which is my radio show, and then 8 AM music theory, and then Thursday show. I've actually done that, so I can tick that off. NCW is Longchamp What, which is one of the little segments in the radio, so I just went to the radio station to finish that off. And then 1:30 PM acting, that's the class that got cancelled, yay! And then tonight at 5:40 PM I have ballroom dancing. So I need to write everything down, and I need to write the things that I need to do down as well. So I either bring my schedule, but if I'm already all planned out and I know like everything's organized, I like to bring my diary because I'm a diary writer. I like to write down thoughts and things, like if I'm struggling with life, I just like to jot it down because I feel like one day when I'm 70, I'd want to look back and be like, I wonder what young Jenny was doing when she was 21 in March. Like, just, you know, relive the good times, and I feel like maybe one day like my grandkids will want to read it too or something. So this is diaries from Tiffany & Co. It's like one of my most prized possessions. It's got a lock and key and everything, and the pages are silver edged. And it's so pretty. I'll give you a little flip through. You're not allowed to see any secrets. So that's what it looks like, and I just write all my thoughts, my life story in it. I'm really sad because I don't think they make these anymore. When I first saw it, it was in like Gossip Girl and Blair. I had like a whole trunk full of them, so it's been my life goal, but they kind of don't make them anymore, so now it's my life goal to find more. Okay, now we're on to actual school stuff. So what I have in here, I've got my music theory books. This is when we have to just sing stuff. You know, la 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 la, sight singing. And this is like the score music writing when we get tested and we have to write like how big the chord is, if it's minor or major. I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. And then if I have dancing, I have my dance shoes. So in the morning I had ballet. So I just like to keep my ballet shoes in this black little leather pouch. It's leather because otherwise it will be really stuffy and the shoes will smell and it get really gross. So these are my ballet shoes in here. I keep them in that, and then also, like I told you before, tonight we have ballroom dancing, so got these really gorgeous ballroom dancing shoes. Now moving on to this bag, I use this bag when I have 2 afternoon classes in a row, for example Tate's, which is Chinese speaking class and singing class, because I don't really need to bring that much. So usually in here I will fit my thermos, and then I will also have my Chinese book. This is the book. Dude, guys, look how hard this is. Like, I can't read this. Anyway, and then for music, I choose not to print out all my sheet music because A, I can't be bothered, B, it's a waste of paper, and like the folder just gets so heavy as you know pick up more and more music. So what I use is my iPad. This is the iPad Pro. It is absolutely huge. It is the same size as like a MacBook Pro, but which is awesome. Like I use this app called Music Notes. That's it there. And then basically it's just like, look at this sheet music. It's beautiful. Like the accompanist teacher loves it as well because you just flip it and you got all the music on here, and I've got like 50 songs in here. And then of course I also have just this little bag in here that I will chuck into the Longchamp bag as well with all my little goodies. So I thought I'd try something different because I mean I've done a travel bag video before, but this is a uni bag video. If you want to just have like a normal regular bag video, I'm not too sure if it'd be that much different, but like I've been losing my Dolce & Gabbana one like basically every day, so I could do a video for that as well if you guys would like to see that. So please let me know. Let me know the weirdest thing that you carry in your bag or something that you always have to bring along, like for example my schedule planner or my diary. So yeah, I'd love to take a little peek into what's in your bag, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Okay, so we'll start off with the bag. Let me just... Okay, this is the Louis Vuitton Keepall Bandoulière in the